Hey everybody. Math isn't my best subject, but calculators do really well as long as you can input the information properly. And simple, easy multiplication, division, adding and subtracting is pretty easy. And the reason I want to talk about this is because right now we have spent $6 trillion on aid relief supposedly for the coronavirus, and now we're looking at a possibly another 3.5 trillion. So a total of 9.5 trillion dollars this country will be spending for coronavirus aid. And I just wanted to do a little math for everybody. In the United States, there are, as of the estimated population of mid-year, according to UN data, the United States population is got 331,002,651 people. The reason that that matters is because with the $9.5 trillion, if you divide it equally by all those people, by everybody, so it's not that one person or more or less gets anything, that is $28,700.67.64 So you just probably round it up to 6.68, and that is per person. So $28,700. Now, I'm not saying necessarily the government should have cut everybody a check for that much, but if you divide that by everybody and you divide that by 12, you get a payment per month of $2,391 and about 72 cents. Now, I know people are complaining about lack of employment. Well, if you have your job still, then you have a cap of $2,391.72 that the government sends you a check for as of right now. And if you don't have a job, you get a check for $2,391.72. My point is, people will know where that money needs to go more than the government will. They're going to spend it in businesses. They're going to spend it in their local businesses. They're going to spend it online businesses. They're still going to keep the economy running with just bailing out large corporations so that they can keep it going, so that they can keep the stock market propped up. The stock market would still be propped up from people spending money. It is a huge misconception that people that say that, regular individuals wouldn't spend the money correctly. Yes, they would. Some people would spend it on their credit card bills. Other people wouldn't. And again, that was just for 12 months. That would keep the economy running for a full year. So that way we could figure out exactly, do we need masks? Do we not need masks? Do we need to keep at home? Do we not need to keep at home? We could actually have a grasp on what's going on. And you wouldn't have people wondering, oh boy, because starting the 31st of this month, it rolls over on the 1st of August, people are going to start getting kicked out of their homes. They'd be able to pay their mortgage. They'd be able to pay their rent. It would be a huge good thing for people to have. And if you didn't have that, and you had a job, and you didn't have this affect you, then you would have an additional $2,391.72 per month that you could figure out where you wanted to spend it. Say you wanted to go and spend it in your retirement fund. Say you wanted to pay for a new car. You wanted to pay a house payment. You wanted to pay part of credit card debt. Or you just wanted to blow it on a gambling debt. It wouldn't matter. It would still keep the economy running. It would still push things through. The big misconception that we always have is that only the corporations know where the money needs to go. They can do it well. It's part of a whole ridiculous thing called trickle-down economics, which really doesn't work. I will make a video later on that and show you what the difference is, what they call trickle-down economics, and what really trickle-down economics is. They're two totally different things. You do not have to be a student or a professor of economics to understand it. It is very easy and very simple. It's just kind of like a lot of legal jargon. The reason that they make it complicated, and the reason that they want to make it complicated and keep it complicated, is so that way the average person has no idea of what's going on. Because it makes it easier for them. Then they can rip you off. Then they can take advantage of you. So that's just a simple little thing of where the money could have gone. That you, watching this video, could have chosen where that goes. And not everybody needed that much money. But some of that money, that would have been a lifesaver for a lot of people to keep them out of poverty. And it's not a huge amount of money. It's $28,000 a year. Most of us make more than that, but some of us barely make that. So you wouldn't have to worry about unemployment insurance. You wouldn't have to worry about people without health care as much, because then people would have some sort of an income. And that's another problem that we have. All of our health care is tied to our jobs. But that's a video for a whole different subject, and probably a lot longer video. Some of you may be realizing that, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I lost my job, and so I lost access to my health care. Now I have to try to figure out how to pay for it myself. But, yep, this is just me using my voice. It's a short little video. You guys figure out how you're going to use yours, and much love to everybody out there. And, just stay happy and do some research. Don't just follow exactly what talking heads tell you about. Don't just follow one news media source or another. Don't just follow mainstream media sources. Don't follow just kind of hole-in-the-wall, tiny little media sources as well. You want to get a broad spectrum of it. Because the broader your scope of everything is that you're taking in information, the more likely you're going to get a realistic picture of things. Anyways, you guys take care out there. Love you lots. All right, bye.